Good afternoon. This is Cindy Harding with Outlaws Capital Partners, and today is another session of Confessions of an Outlaw in Multifamily Investing. And what I want to do is talk with you today about value. That's kind of a buzzword in multifamily, where you talk about the value that you bring to the table, or the value of a property, or a value add. So there's value is used in lots of different ways. And I want to tell you a story about a friend of mine. And this is a good example of value and what value that you bring. So this friend of mine was thinking about his marriage, and he was wondering how he ranked on a scale of what he was bringing to the table in his marriage. And so he was thinking about, what kind of partner am I? How am I meeting my wife's needs? Like, how am I doing as a partner in this? And so he was thinking about it, and he said that he ranked himself an 8. He goes, because I was trying to be humble, because I really think I'm a 9. He said, we have a really nice house, we have nice cars, I make good money, and so, I bring a lot of value to this. And, I wonder what my wife thinks, like what I bring. So he asked his wife the question, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about me and our partnership and the value that I bring? And without hesitation, she said a 2. Eek. And when he heard that, his first thought was he was a little put off, because he's thinking, good grief, I make good money, we have a nice car, we have a beautiful home. How can you say a 2? What more can I do? How ungrateful can you be for, what I'm providing? Because that was how he was defining his role in the relationship, was he was providing. So, but instead of being upset, he was upset for a little bit, but just for a few seconds. So instead of being upset, he asked her, what can I do to bring my number up to, say, a 4? What could I do? And she said, without hesitation, pick up your socks. And he was just like, what? And she said, pick up your socks. I feel like sometimes you think I'm just the maid, and if you would just pick up your socks, that would help me. It would just, would lighten my load, and just know that you don't expect that of me. And he was so surprised at this, because he was thinking, when she said a 2, he automatically was, I have to work harder, I have to make more money. When in reality, she just wanted more of his own effort. And she said, if you will pick up your socks, that would totally move you up, maybe even a 7. So the moral of the story is A, you need to find out what value you are bringing to someone. You may think that you're bringing a lot of value, but maybe you're not. And then what you think that you need to double your efforts on is not what they need. So you want to really have that communication and figure out, what is it that they need from me, and how can I do that? And then you'll be able to not only bring more to the table, but you'll be able to meet their needs and